Hi, I'm Evan Kruse with Kruse Farms in Roseburg, Oregon. I'm a fourth-generation farmer on this farm here. We've been serving our community since 1923. Our family ended up buying a lot of farmland that was in prune production, and we operated a prune dryer that was with a partnership with a landowner that had the facility. We operated it for years and years. The business of prunes has become so small in the area that the last commercial prune dryer shut down about 2 years ago. So we have to go out of the county to get our prunes dried now. I think the California growers figured out how to be a little more competitive. They grow a different type of prune, French Petite. We grow a big prune. A lot of the older customers really long for those days of a old Italian or a Brooks or something. The flavor's a lot different. The California prunes are very efficient to grow, and you know, when you look at the bottom line, that's kind of what keeps an industry growing. There's definitely been room for me to experiment. The latest peach orchard we planted is a higher density. It's not trellised or anything crazy, but it is a higher density, getting away from just the open vase design and looking at eliminating some of the labor costs and gaining some of the efficiencies from a different way of managing. With spotted wing Drosophila being a bit of an issue and more per acre costs, getting more production per acre really starts to pay off. I mean, the numbers work out. Our labor could be going through the roof in Oregon here if we hit the $15 an hour minimum wage, and it's only going to go up from there. So looking at all these things that are kind of a per acre, is there any way we can get more per acre? I would say one of the things I've learned is that traditions are there for a reason. Kicking a tradition out takes a lot of thought. If you've done something a certain way for a long time, it needs to take more than a research paper to get you to change your ways. Traditions they're the way they are because they're really well time tested. That said, there's some danger in not even looking at it, not even considering it. One of the things that we look at, we have a retail outlet, and our main goal is to grow as much stuff as we can for the retail outlet, but we also buy from other growers in the area. If we can't find something in the area, I'm going to look to grow it. Maybe somebody else grows it, but they don't have enough volume to supply us. That's what happened with blueberries. We have one of the best blueberry farmers in the country in Douglas County with Norris Blueberry Farms. And we're good family friends with them, but it got to the point where he was too busy with his international shipments to get us blueberries. So I need to grow my own. I grew up on the farm, and I was the kid in my generation that liked to be out farming. And I had a lot of pressures from educators, and you know, everybody growing up said, oh, you can do something better than farming. And it took me about, what was it? Well, almost 15 years to figure out, no, I can't do anything. I don't want to do anything other than farming. There's nothing more satisfying than, especially in this local market situation, and growing something and having your neighbors choose what you grew. I mean, there's dozens of places in town to get it. Some of them are local, some of them aren't, and they choose me, and it's an amazing feeling.